Jelena, thank you so much for coming to your Sunday Coach podcast. You're my dream guest and you're my first guest.
Thank you so much. You are part of my dreams because I'm even afraid to say what I write in my journals. One of the things also was my now like career, let's say, the work I do, but also once I wrote that I want to be, in some podcast. I don't know why, not just because, like we are not doing something like I'm not famous, but just to, express yourself. I want to say something. I want to, show something, especially now when I have, this on my, work and community. So I like to explain the things more, to people.
So now we're both in the dream podcast for both of us.
Right.
Do you usually, you now mentioned actually today, I wanted to talk with you more about the mindset behind your program, behind the 20-minute approach that you're doing. Do you envision your goals? How do you do it? Because I heard from you for a lot of times that you are doing the journaling thing.
Yeah. Yeah. As I told you, I really even forget about it. I have one old, like 10 years old, where I wrote that in that time, I was doing a job I don't like really, but I was not like acting like this. I was taking the best of it. I was taking that time, free time on that job to read, to work on myself, to think about my future, like what I want actually. If you are not happy on this place, like what do you want? And then I was, trying to figure out. And I was writing in one little book. I have it still. I forget about it. And I find it last year where I wrote that I want to be like the woman, like, making a community, the woman in wellness, to work in wellness, because I always loved like health, the, care, the body, the movement, to work on the mind. These things are all something I am interested in. So I wrote that I want to make like, to have a lot of women with who I'm sharing this all like wellness, my, opinion and my experiences, so on. But I'm not, of course, like sitting and, thinking about all the details I want to like achieve or I want to become. um, I think that I started to feel more like, more calm about future. Before I was all the time like, I have to make this, we have to have that. It was like, in maybe because that time when I was like 25, it was this mode all around like hustle. I think that today the success is to do really something you are comfortable with, you like, you love, and to still have your nervous system regulated, to be calm. So yeah, I have the goals, of course, like micro, macro, I make some goals, but I'm not so like crazy about it because I have like trust. If something is for me, it will come. If it's not, it will just, go away even from that journal.
But that's amazing that you put that in your journal, that you envision sharing your knowledge with women and building the community.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to talk with you about the event you did at Kalemegdan last May. It was something incredible. You
Yeah.
brought together women around the wellness, well-being. Have you ever envisioned that your job will be something bigger than just being a Pilates instructor?
The event was definitely, I had two kind of events in Lushtica, like the year before. And you was on the first one. Thank you so
Yes.
much for a trust, and for
It's amazing.
interest in all of these things. And for me, I always had a vision. I wanted to talk about workout, about breath work, about nervous system regulation, about journaling, about self-reflection, how I do that with the women, and to, complete that in one event. And I was really surprised when this first event was over. All of the girls was happy and super, excited and about it. But they told me one thing. we didn't know that this will be like so deep. They told me, we thought, to make a fun, it's a villa with a pool, to
Pilates
have,
class,
a
yes.
Pilates
Near
class,
the
and
pool.
yeah, to have, like nice drinks and so on. But then they felt different. And it was first time, it was second time, but in Belgrade, I have to say it was really special for me because it was the first event in the city where I was born and when I was living, and where my whole family is. And everybody was helping me to make it because I was all the time while we was preparing it in Tivat. So I was really, really happy when I saw the girls who came on the event. Even one girl came, she is Pilates instructor from Bosnia. She came just for this event. And,
Amazing.
then I had one girl, she had a cancer, and then she was practicing at home my workouts, doing meditation, breath work. She came, we was hugging so hard, like, look at me, I was really feeling something that day, and we was really like, changing the experiences. Like, the energy was over there, really. In Belgrade, it was really amazing. And sometimes I'm sad because I cannot show on the pictures and visuals on
But I could
Instagram.
feel it all through the video.
Yes, I'm all the time, like balancing and thinking how to, express myself on social media, because energy is everything, I think. So yeah, we
You can
was
feel it from your, I could feel it from your videos
right.
after the event. Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, this was like kind of event, like mixing the movement, as I told you, breath work, nervous system regulation, and journaling, the reflecting of your emotions, and how to, like in these all like tempo we live in, how to like you calm down and to have a moment of like to switch on another like frequency, or just to turn back into the present moment. That's what Pilates is doing, actually. Needs a lot of your attention during the performing, the presence, focus, and so on, and also all these little things which we are doing beside.
And can you explain to me why you changed the name of the program that you're building, the platform that you're building?
Yeah.
At first, your project, it was called the 8 Pilates, and now it's
Just
called
eight Pilates.
8
It was just
Pilates.
eight
8
Pilates
Pilates.
because it's my lucky number, and I was thinking like let's have it, because it's also the sign of the infinity, like body
Yeah.
and mind, which connects in Pilates. So yeah, at first it was a workout, and it was like the page like 8 Pilates. I was having like this like test little platform on Vimeo, just to have somewhere my videos, and this how everything started. And then in one moment, I as I we was spoke in the first video, I need all these things to calm down, to write, to see how I feel, to repeat something every day. It's not for me, it's more than a workout, what Pilates is doing to our body. So I saw how time was passing, and I was speaking with my clients online, and I saw that they need also more. And then I was thinking, okay, I will do some breath work over there to show them how to do some different kind of like breathing techniques. I am gonna make some meditation because usually I was doing that, and like maybe I can make my own, and I want to make a space for them to have everything, even to explain how they feel after baby. The body is different, the feelings are out there, you feel in a completely different body. So it's not just workout. And I thought, just one day that I got that idea on my mind, and I called the guy who is doing my website, and I said, you know what, we are changing completely the name, everything. We'll make like umbrella brand. It's a method. Like, we are doing many things, not just, yes, Pilates is amazing, and it's really itself changed our body and mind on many, different, ways. But yeah, I'm gonna make different things over there to have everything. Even I had some like little cookbook, like some recipes I'm making, my mother, my grandma.
I need some because I love when you post this cooking in your stories.
Yeah, I like to cook, I like to eat, so, and I like nutrition in general. We should not be afraid of the food. We should love food and look at the food like energy is giving to us, so to nourish our body, not to be afraid of it. But it's another topic. I'm not
Another story.
nutritionist. It's just something I do, like little like fast things you can look at and like, let's make this for a 5 minutes. That's
So
all.
the idea of the platform, the 8 method, that a person can find anything starting from a workout to a breathing technique there, right?
Yeah.
Everything in one space.
Yes.
And I love how your eyes shine when you're talking about it. So I want to ask you, what do you love most about your job?
These experiences of the people, when you make the video, the workout, you focus on the body, which group muscles they will work on, how it will shape them. But after that, you don't think about all these people, their stories. I'm getting a messages like for moms, from moms, like, my mindset is changed, I'm not nervous at the kids anymore, the kids are working out with me, even husbands, boyfriends, all together at home sending me these pictures. So in one moment I was like, oh my God, this is real. Like I was not even like, conscious about this. I was making it, doing every single day because, I have this mindset.
You
If
mean
you
this
want,
feedback? You were not ready for this feedback that it was real.
probably yes, but you make things done, but you don't think so deep in that moment that a person will send you this or that, tells you that you change a life, even, like you change me life, you change me the way of looking at the body, at the exercises. For me it's a huge, at the end of the day, when I read this, it's not about how many people will be over there. It's like all these, like every person. Also, when the platform started to grow, I was a little bit, not feeling great because I used to speak with every single person I have
Oh.
on online.
And now you don't know everyone.
Suddenly
Yeah.
I have a people who I don't know, I see where they are from and so on. And that's why I all the time put on my stories like, girls, like hop into the this group which we have, and community, like there is my phone number, WhatsApp, even now I chat with some of them.
But the community is amazing. Did you know at the beginning that you should build it? What was your idea, perspective of building this community? Because you mentioned that you journaled it, that you put it down in your journal that you want a
Yeah,
community
yeah. I was
around.
journaling more. I was writing more about the fact that I'm sitting with the people and speak and do some um, things like about the wellness. We speak about it. But not like like that. I will have online community. I didn't in that time. I couldn't believe that I would be like Pilates instructor even. So yeah, but it's really these all like online world have, of course, two sides, but it's really amazing that you can connect in one moment people from everywhere.
I already asked you about how you envision your goals. And I also want to ask you, do you tend to look for outside validation when you do something? Do you need this confirmation that you're doing everything
Yeah.
right or that you are looking great? Do you need this outside validation in your work?
At the beginning, it was very hard when I started, but you know what? At the beginning, I thought I know everything. I was more, now the more you learn, the more you see how much you have to learn more, yeah, especially when you work with the body. It's actually health, right? So you have to know a lot to to speak about the things. But at the beginning, I had this kind of feeling, if I paused, I felt like I'm naked if I post something on Instagram, like, but somehow I knew that I wanna do it. And then just, I felt that I have to be consistent. At the beginning, it was just, I was thinking just about, showing people what Pilates is and to have a little like nice aesthetic over there, like pictures and so on. But yeah, sometimes I have kind of, it's not fear, but I'm thinking like, I have a lot of inspiration, but I like to be like me on every single video. And sometimes I push myself to film because I think I have to be consistent. But actually, at the end of the day, I'm telling myself, no, I can just delete this if I don't like, and I will film when I feel, So I'm trying to be, because people feel, again, energy. I think that people feel it even on the screen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what other people think now, I don't think at all, like at all, because I all the time was thinking like that first moment, why you started, and I was turning back.
But you're incredibly organic when it comes to social media. You just mentioned that you felt naked when you first posted some videos.
Yeah.
So was it how was it for you at the beginning?
Well, as I told you, a little bit like I was a little bit shy, but I think just because it was beginning, and then I was all the time when I have, when I have a challenge, when I have some new goal or something, I work on it. And I was working on it. I was like discovering the ways to relax on camera, even if I was doing modeling and so on, but it's a complete different story. Here, you are your brand. You want to be, you want to make something and you stand in front of the work you are offering to someone. So you have like more responsibility, At the beginning, I was thinking like how, and I know that I'm the best when I'm completely myself and calm. So I was thinking how, and I have this little tip if you want to hear. So
Absolutely.
I always, when I look at camera and speak, I imagine that specific woman I want to tell something. For example, if I'm speaking about the postpartum, I have that mom with a baby. She is in her house. It's mess all around. Baby is waking, sleeping. They don't
Some
know.
concrete person, or it can be any mom.
No, just imagine any mom,
Hmm.
like, and then I imagine that one person in the camera, because people usually when they film for Instagram or social media, they think about all these thousands of people who are looking at it. But then you can have a lot of opinions. Should I say this or that? No, you should be who you are, why you are giving this advice, why you are filming this. Look at the camera, imagine that one person, and then you talk more easy. And you if you have this person in front of you, you know all her problems, feelings, needs, and then you can have more, you will edit less.
But I think it's an incredible tip just to imagine a concrete person.
Yeah.
And when it comes to making decisions, are you generally decisive or you tend to overthink?
Yeah, I was overthinker and it was crazy. Like I would ask my mother for 1,000 times something. We would talk, in all of the details. And, I was like analyzing everything. But now, again, I'm speaking about the years, but really around actually in our 30s, we start to be more like confident, secure in everything. And I think also in decisions, like, so I think I'm thinking I want to be sure, but I'm also listen to my gut, as I told you, like how I am feeling about this. Like, do I match with this decision or not? If I can't match with inside myself to match, I would not do it, even if it's something like looks great, or even to connect with some people. Like, I really listen to my body.
To your intuition.
Yeah.
So your intuition speaks with you through your body. Oh,
Yeah.
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 And what makes you persistent, like to continue every day, to film more, to do more videos, to plan new events? What makes you continue?
The passion, I love this. I love that kind of energy. These all things bring me together. Like, we have when somebody is telling me, like, speak more how why people should like work out. Like, it's I think everybody knows it. You should just decide to work on yourself. And then I like to find these people and to like make all these things together. Actually, even when I don't have workouts, don't have events, I'm thinking about my body. I'm speaking with other women. I hear their problems. I don't know, like, in just in every day. It's something I really live since my 20s. For me, is kind of natural, all of these things to do, like, these routines and all of these things. But I see now that it's not for everybody. So I try to hear, to listen, to understand more when we are together.
Have you ever had a moment you wanted to quit?
Uh,
Like you wake up in the morning and you
once.
don't want to continue anymore.
Once, yeah, it was very hard, really.
What did you do?
It was really hard. Nothing. I just gave a little bit time to myself. And it's not about the work. It's not about the Pilates, the things I do. It was about the platform. It was very hard in one moment. Like, you start to invest, you building things up. And then in one moment, it just not happening as you thought it will be at the beginning. And it was just a period like that. But then this specific situation, I'm so grateful on this situation because I saw how much I want it, because I saw how much I want it. And I said, even for, 5 persons, I'm gonna keep it. And then things, of course, changed. But I saw in that time when it was really hard to handle and to film and to, oh, when I when I remember, it was really, really, I said, do I really should continue to do this? Like, maybe it's not just something I can make. And then I just said to myself, no, again, my feelings, how I connect with two decisions. And I said, no way. And then you go through all of these things. And I strongly believe if you don't stop, that results have to come. Like consistency in workout, in any other thing you
In
do.
business also.
Yes, I
Because
think.
I remember once you told me when I visited your first retreat at Lushtica, you told me after a lot of people came, it was a huge success. It was a really deep thing you created, and then you told me, Lisa, I would do it even if only one person turned out
Yeah.
turned up to come.
Yes.
And I thought, wow, then it's only passion. I
Yeah.
mean, when you're so passionate about what you do.
Yeah. And I don't like to hide the things because I think I can inspire people when I say how everything really was going on. That first time, like, I think, no earning at all. Like, I was buying everything, like, bringing over there, paying and thinking, like, I don't care because I want to make it, because I want to show my philosophy. I how I can show on a different way. Like, I have to make it, and I know the people will feel it. And when one group will, have that experience, then we'll share. And
With
then,
others.
yeah, because even before the retreat, nobody didn't know what we will do, actually, as we was spoken before. So I thought that I just wanted to make it, and real power. When I want something, I want it, and I am looking on all possible ways to make it. But it was a great decision, you see.
And can you share which accounts and personalities inspire you? Do you follow some
I
personalities that?
follow, but I don't have like one which is like top, and I all the time change. Yeah, I even don't know the names now to tell you on Instagram. I can explain maybe. Um, but I'm just also changing. So I don't need in every like my period same like let's say advices, inspiration. So I'm all the time, about looking for new people. But there are some, which I follow. I mentioned Novak Djokovic because he's really inspiration, but he's not out there as you probably asked. But I follow, for example, this Melissa Woodhull.
Yeah, I know her.
She's really one really energetic and inspiring woman. Now I follow the Pilates class from the beginning. This Jackie, she's nice. If you are asking me for Pilates,
Yeah, accounts that you
yeah,
follow.
I like one our like writer. He's like, I think he's kind of like supporting the people in business, like something like this. But he's also having his own books. His name is Kenan Crnkic, and I like the
So he's a
way
Serbian author.
he's from Bosnia, but I like how this man is speaking about very big topics on one very simple way. Like a person from the neighborhood. He also nice to make nice jokes about it, and he's speaking the stories when about anything. He have the story to show you how things turns out, and to he's making this kind of like parallel with the things. I like that.
Beautiful. Can I ask you what is the next big dream for the eight method?
Well, the next big dream, I'm really don't have like if you like I don't have this dream like all the world will will work out with me. I really don't think on this way.
Why not?
No, I have I have it on Serbian even, but sometimes I think to film on English because I have some of my clients with who I do one-on-one, and sometimes I wish to give them when they're on vacation or something like this, when they're out of country. They ask me, can we have the assess? And I said yes, but it's on Serbian. And then I started to think maybe I can make one program on English. Maybe it will be for posture, but posture requires core, so it will be a lot of exercises. So yeah, but I don't have like really, I'm not like dreaming the time, like I wanna show everything what I have to show about it, and I'm not even in a 10%, to show. And I'm growing also with this. I'm discovering new things in life, in my own body, in Pilates, it changes. And so I have a lot of, and I want to show, but really to have a big, great dream, I don't have that dream. I want to be successful. Like I want this platform breathe, but
To grow with you.
yeah, but not in a way like, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows God's plans?
Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and I wish all the success to your platform. I'm a
Thank
huge
you
fan,
so
and I
much.
I really hope that as many women can join your platform and be inspired and
If,
exercise daily,
yeah,
because
if
this
I will.
is beautiful routine which makes people happy, really.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. It's really an honor. I was super excited when I saw your message. I was like, wow, it came early, earlier than I thought. Thank you so much. I hope that people heard something, new maybe. If one person will be happy about this, I will be happy
Absolutely.
also.
Thank you, Ella.
Thank you so much. And I wish you a lot of great episode in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.